Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issued 2 royal decrees. Royal Decree number 3/2026, ratifying the agreement between the Sultanate of Oman and the Kingdom of Spain on the mutual visa exemption for holders of diplomatic, private, and service passports. Article 1 ratifies the aforementioned agreement as per the attached format. Article 2, this decree shall be published in the Official Gazette and shall come into effect from the date of its issue. Royal Decree number 4/2026, ratifying the agreement of air services between the government of the Sultanate of Oman and the government of the Republic of Côte d'Ivoire. Article 2 ratifies the aforementioned agreement as per the attached format. Article 2, this decree shall be published in the Official Gazette and shall come into effect from the date of its issue. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sent a cable of greeting to His Excellency Guy Pagmula, President of the Swiss Confederation, on the occasion of him being elected as the President for the country. The Royal Navy of Oman received a new batch of officer cadets after they passed the admission evaluation, prescribed tests, as well as medical and physical examinations. Those who meet the conditions will join the basic military training program in preparation for joining the ranks of the Royal Navy of Oman. The new affiliates will undergo theoretical and practical tests at Sultan Qaboos Naval Academy for 1 year. The program also focuses on enhancing leadership and military skills of the officers. In view of recent developments concerning the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, the Foreign Ministry reaffirmed the fundamental principles of the Sultanate of Oman's policy in full support for international law and Oman's respect for the sovereignty and independence of states. In a statement to this effect, the Foreign Ministry urged all parties involved to exercise maximum restraint and to empower dialogue to prevent further escalation and achieve reconciliation in a manner that serves the Venezuelan people's security, stability, and safety, as well as their legitimate choices. The Foreign Ministry reiterated its full support for any efforts exerted by the United Nations to safeguard international security and peace. Venezuelan officials have strongly condemned the U.S. military strike against Venezuela, describing it as an act of aggression. The strike has also drawn widespread criticism internationally and within Venezuela. Coming up next with the updates.
Because the war is here.
U.S. military action against Venezuela has sparked condemnation worldwide, with multiple countries calling for a coordinated global response. On Saturday, President Donald Trump announced that American forces had struck the country and captured President Nicolas Maduro, who was flown out along with his wife.
Que la ciudadana Delcy Eloína Rodríguez Gómez.
The Constitutional Chamber of Venezuela's Supreme Court ordered on Saturday that Vice President Delcy Rodríguez assume the role of acting president of the country in the absence of Nicolas Maduro in order to guarantee administrative continuity and the comprehensive defense of the nation. President Donald Trump said the U.S. would for now manage the South American nation of about 30 million people, plus its oil reserves, the largest in the world.
We're going to have our very large United States oil companies, the biggest anywhere in the world, go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure, the oil infrastructure, and start making money for the country.
He added that the United States will extract oil from Venezuela to cover the cost of its intervention there.
We're going to be rebuilding, and we're not spending money. The oil companies are going to go in. They're going to spend money. We're going to take back the oil that, frankly, we should have taken back a long time ago. A lot of money is coming out of the ground. We're going to get reimbursed for all of that. We're going to get reimbursed for everything that we spend.
It is unclear how Trump plans to oversee Venezuela, where after VP Rodriguez took on the leadership role.
El presidente Nicolás Maduro.
There is only one president in Venezuela, and his name is Nicolás Maduro, Rodriguez says, who took over Venezuela's interim presidency, said in a defiant message to the U.S. despite Trump's assertions she was open to working with them. On the other hand, the Mexican president, Claudia Sheinbaum, was asked if she thinks that Maduro capture is a kidnapping.
We condemn any intervention and we are guided by what the Constitution establishes. This goes beyond even the presidency of Maduro. It has to do with international policy, international law, the international legal order, and with very clear principles of Mexican foreign policy that we defend.
The United Nations Security Council will hold an emergency meeting on Monday on the U.S. operation against Venezuela.
Israeli forces shot and killed at least 3 Palestinians in separate incidents in the southern Gaza Strip city of Khan Yunis. Medics reported that the dead included a 15-year-old boy, a fisherman killed outside areas still occupied by Israel in the enclave, and a third man who was shot and killed east of the city in areas under Israeli control. Gaza's health ministry said 420 Palestinians have been killed since the ceasefire began, while militants have killed 3 Israeli soldiers. The Russian Ministry of Defense announced today that its air defense systems intercepted and destroyed Ukrainian drones over Russian territory. The ministry stated that its air defense systems intercepted and destroyed 90 Ukrainian drones overnight, 37 over Bryansk region, 22 over the Kursk region, 11 over the Kaluga region, and 11 over the Moscow region. Still to come in our news bulletin. Al Safa Oasis in Ibri transforms into an open retreat for relaxation and reflection, offering visitors an experience that blends ecotourism with the authenticity of local heritage. Major General Hamad bin Ahmed Sakroon, head of Academy of Strategic and Defense Studies, received in his office today a delegation from the Royal Jordanian Command and Staff College, headed by Brigadier Neil Mohammed Al-Shaqairat. During the meeting, several matters of mutual interest were discussed, particularly in academic fields. The Public Authority for Special Economic Zones and Free Zones issued a tender for the construction of a new road network spanning approximately 31 kilometers within the Duqm Special Economic Zone, including areas where public utility status has been removed. The authority invited specialized and experienced companies to participate in the tender that it launched through the ISNAD platform, with the deadline for submitting bids being February 5th. The project aims to enhance the efficiency of the region's transportation system, develop its infrastructure, support economic and social development, and connect municipal developments with various residential and investment areas. The Sohar Investment Forum 2026, scheduled for next February, announced 50 ready-to-implement investment opportunities with a total estimated investment of approximately 300 million Omani riyals. These opportunities span vital industrial and logistics sectors, including food and pharmaceutical industries, iron and steel, and aluminium manufacturing, as well as supporting heavy industries and advanced supply chain. The diversity of these opportunities reflects the North Al Batina Governorate's capacity to attract multi-tiered industrial projects. Shinas Port in North Al Batina Governorate recorded notable growth in cargo handling and freight movement during 2025. The total volume of goods handled at the port exceeded 813,000 tons, including imports of more than 798,000 tons, while total exports reached nearly 14,300 tons. During the past year, Shinas Port received a range of key imports, most notably construction materials and food supplies. Port authorities affirmed that enhancement projects at the port's facilities are ongoing, aimed at improving efficiency and streamlining cargo handling operations. As the weather turns pleasant, Al Safa Oasis in the wilaya of Ibri transforms into an open retreat for relaxation and reflection, offering visitors an experience that blends ecotourism with the authenticity of local heritage. The area features a variety of desert adventures and outdoor activities, creating a dynamic setting that highlights the diversity of tourism assets found across Al Zahira Governorate and positioning Al Safa as a seasonal destination that combines natural beauty with cultural depth. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issues 2 royal decrees. His Majesty the Sultan greets the President of the Swiss Confederation on his election as a president for the country. And the Sultanate of Oman affirms its support for international law in light of recent developments in the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. With that, we come to the end of tonight's bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night and stay safe.